Hello, welcome back to Whisky Wednesday. Another Wednesday, another whisky review with me, Joe. So this week, I'm reviewing the Hankey Bannister Heritage Blend. This is a blended Scotch whisky in a sleek black bottle with very simplistic packaging and labelling. Sleek, simple, easy to digest. It's bottled at 46%, which is quite unusual for blended whisky, especially one of kind of around this price. This is around about £25 to £30 in the UK, but it is only really available from specialist shops. Now basically this is a recreation of an old school bottle of Hankey Bannister. So basically the master blender found a bottle produced in between 1924 and 1928 and basically recreated the liquid inside. So it's an old school style blended Scotch whisky. 46%. You look at most blends on the shelves, 40%, 40%, 40%, maybe 43% in all that kind of lower price end range. So it's unusual, and it should be, and I've got through almost the whole bottle of this, had it about, I don't know, had about a year, so I've been slowly getting through it, getting used to it. So it's unusual to find blended whiskies bottled at 46%. A really good case in point is someone like Compass Box, and they're a boutique blended whisky maker, and they bottle whiskies at 46% and higher. It brings out more flavour, it brings out more nuances and more complexity from the whisky. So Hankey Bannister will use whiskies like maybe a bit of Old Pulteney, maybe some Balmenic, maybe some Annoch, maybe some Balblair, because it's owned by the Inverhouse group. So it'll use those kind of distilleries. Now, on the nose, immediately toffee. Now there will be a large proportion of grain whisky in this, and grain whisky is distilled in big continuous stills in a mass production setting, and they distill it using corn or wheat. So I get a big amount of toffee, I get honey, that kind of corny cereal note as well, so sweeter. There's a little bit of kind of orange blossom and a lovely kind of heathery smoke, so you do get that malt characteristic coming through, although the predominant smell here is grain whisky. But it's pleasant, and it's just simple. It's a simple whisky. So yeah, Highland heather, toffee, cream toffee, bit of citrus. It is very grain-led, but pleasant, simplistic, easy, and pleasant. Give it a taste. Very easy. Pleasant, as you would expect. This is a recreation of an old style blended whisky. Now, back in 1924, 1928, whisky wasn't sold as it is nowadays. It was pretty much all blended whisky for sale. It was a simple, easy, kind of refreshing drink, if you like. So this is a perfect recreation. Notes, I'm getting citrus, I'm getting that kind of grain-led characteristics as well. So toffee, a little bit of kind of popcorn, slightly kind of almost like porridge with honey. Let's give it another taste. There's that kind of slight aromatic smokiness coming through. There's a certain amount of kind of maltiness, so a slight kind of demerara sugar, malt loaf. There's a slight kind of raisin sultana note coming through as well, so there is that fruity malt character there, but it is kind of beneath all that grain whisky interaction. I think this is a good whisky for the price you pay. I like the fact that it's interesting. I like the fact that it's bottled at 46%, so it gives it a bigger mouthfeel. It's not going to blow you away in terms of the kind of raw complexity to it, but it's pleasant, It's affordable. As I say, this should be available for around about £25 to £30, depending on where you look. It's good. It's really good. Score-wise, I think for me that's a 7 out of 10. It's well worth checking out. I would recommend it over other budget blends. I would seek it out. If it's available in your country, instead of buying Johnnie Walker 12, instead of buying, Teachers or Grouse, for a change, buy a bottle of Hankey Bannister Heritage Blend. See what you think. And that is all from me. If you've had the Hankey Bannister, let me know, leave me a comment in the box below, and I will see you next week for another whisky review with me, Joe. Cheers guys, bye bye.